Welcome back to our message from our divine, compassionate guides. As always, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to live, speak, and seek the truth in all forms to help reconnect humanity to its highest form of authenticity. If you have not yet, please do like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with these messages. As always, as well, my intention is these messages will help heal and serve you in the most appropriate way for those that come across the message. Today I asked it a little bit different, as if you did listen to my message yesterday, I brought up the idea of the Elohim, the entities, I don't know what you want to call them, the overlords that have ran humanity for millennia, who knows how long, that are the controllers behind anything that you see as a darkness in our culture, the big business, the corporations, how anti-human everything is. These are the entities that are running it, are the Elohim. It's not an exaggeration. It is a truth. It's a truth that us as humanity are awakening to. It's a very difficult truth to start to see that those that are running the show do not work for us. And we can see that all over the place. When you see the policies going on, probably where you live, are very anti-human policies. They're not for the good of the citizens. They're not for the good of the humans that live in these places. And that's our sign that there's something else running the show. And it's these Elohim, these entities, these, darkness beings, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them. They've been running it for a very long time, hidden in the shadows. What I want to do is bring a view towards that empowers us to take our steps, because we are extremely powerful. They don't want us to know that. And we know this, because if you've been following anything, you know you're a powerful being. If you are here, you know you're a powerful being. There's no reason you'd be here listening to this if you didn't already resonate with that. So when I pulled for today, it was, what is our message for us as humanity in regards to these entities, these Elohim, the ones in the shadows, and what do we need to know so we can go forward in this time? I'm pulling from the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland, and let's find out what our message is. Don't let the past hold you back. South Node. Well, that seems quite appropriate, that they have been our past, and that past we need to let go of. That would be the short summary of the message. If there's anything else that you need to know, it's let go of that, the past and how things have been done. It is time to move on. We need to get past the fear, past believing the governments. The governments don't work for us. I mentioned this last time. You can clearly see, based on their decisions, how they don't listen to the citizens, how they're not working for the citizens. They're working for this other entity, the Elohim. So it's time for us to let go of the old ways of being to go forward. However, let's dive in, and I will give you the full message. The South Node is like the North Node and is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Past lives. We've been under their spell for millennia. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. So true, right? Do you feel stuck in something? This card often comes as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about is somehow becoming suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to release that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. Our attachment to allowing them to control us, our attachment to not believing that we are powerful beings, that we need the government and the systems there to save us. This is not even true anymore. One thing is for sure. When you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes. even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. It's going to feel easier and safer. Humanity would rather stay in a comfort than going outside and trying something new, because you have no guarantee, and it's scary to take those big steps. So it's like that whole idea of staying within, the devil, and that's essentially it. Even though it's not a good place, going and taking that step can be so terrifying that we would rather stay here in this horrific reality where we are controlled by entities that aren't human, that don't look out for us, and do not have humanity as its priority. So this one is about karmic relationships, and I believe we're coming to the end of our karmic relationship with the Elohim. It's played out across many lifetimes amongst humans, and it's coming to an end. Our attraction to someone may be on the verging of obsessive. So maybe we become obsessive with the politicians or famous people, and starting to realize that we're becoming obsessive with these entities that aren't here for us. They're distractions, right? And just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. So this is also reminding us that we can go and riot. We can go and scream and cause chaos, but that's not going to help us. We need to go back to our empowerment as humanity. The south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The south node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So if you are ready to take that change, it's going outside that comfort zone. It's taking those steps outside of what we've been told for millennia and generations. It's generational programming that really upped its ante with television and newspapers. And there's a lot of his story that has been lost and deleted because of these control mechanisms, these entities, the Elohim. And it is time for us to decide that we don't want this anymore. We want to be these beautiful spiritual beings creating heaven here on earth. That is what we're meant to do. And so many of us, starseeds that know we came and we were called here for this time, this is the time to step into that power and start going through true change. And not doing what they want. They want us to riot. They want us to get angry. They want us to be in those lower vibrations. That's exactly the opposite we need to do. We need to step into our empowerment. We need to become more enlightened every moment with each step that we take, and start making better choices. Even if it's fearful to take a choice that's outside the comfort zone of participating in this reality. It might be a difficult choice to let go of these systems we thought we always needed, but they're not there for us. They're anti-human. And you know that, I know that, we can see it clearly. That is your guidance for today. As always, I hope this has helped you and is giving you something to contemplate and think about. Don't let the past hold us back. These previous lives, this indoctrination, ingration we've had for generations, we are being called to awaken from it and move on and start taking those scary steps outside of it. The only way to change is not going to be through violence, not through anger. It's going to be through leveling ourselves, each one of us leveling ourselves up. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.